I don't see this bottom line, so how do you swim straight? Great question. I mean, that's the main challenge for open water swimmers. Sighting comes into play, and it's huge. If you pick the wrong line, it might cost you a couple hundred meters, and might cost you a few seconds, and might cost you the race. So you just get out there and practice. Sometimes, like it is in the course here in Kazan, you have to pick. You don't look at the water. You try to find a building that's above the water, and you shoot for that. And what I do, I usually take 6 strokes, then I lift my head up. So 6 strokes, lift your head up, 6 strokes, lift your head up. You kind of get in the rhythm, and you don't get lost. Because if you take 10 strokes, you might start steering the wrong direction, and you have to steer back. So it can be complicated. So the key is practice makes perfect, and you just get out there and try to practice as much as you can. And yeah, you're gonna miss the bottom line if you're gonna try to be an open water swimmer. A clean turn at the wall versus a battle around the buoy. How do you manage the latter? Any tricks or advices? Great question. In the pool, I think one of the things I'm not good at are turns. So I'm kind of happy there are no turns in the open water, but the buoys, that's where most of the traffic happens. And for a lot of us, it's all about positioning. So you have to position yourself before you attack the buoy. Sometimes it might cost you a place or two, so you fall back and try to position yourself if you want to be closer to the buoy or farther from the buoy. It depends on the circuit, but it's very important and very key. The more buoys there are, the more fighting there will be, so you have to keep that in mind in your tactics and in your strategy. But it definitely gets pretty physical out there, and I think a lot of us experience it. Some gain a few seconds, some lose a few seconds in the turns. It just depends on your positioning. For me personally, I like to stay out of traffic, so I attack the buoys and try to have some clear water before I'm attacking the buoys. So that's something to keep in mind, and definitely one of the second most challenging thing about open water, besides not having that blue line in the bottom of the pool. Where is your favorite place to live? I love living in Los Angeles. It's a beautiful city. There's the beach, there's the city, there's Hollywood, there's tons of things, and it's a beautiful city. So for me, I'm a California dude. How and when did you know you were going to be an open water swimmer? I think in 2008, when it first was introduced as an Olympic event, I wanted to, why not? It seemed like a fun challenge to me, and there's an Olympic event at stake, so I wanted to go after it. Do you have a pre-competition ritual? I used to. I think I used to a lot more, but not anymore. I think today was my pre-competition ritual. Just kind of get in the course, take a look at the course, try the course, and have a feel for the conditions and for the circuit. Who's your role model? Muhammad Ali. What are your plans after Rio? And if you plan to quit swimming, what will you do? After Rio, I'm planning to take a long vacation. So I'm gonna be traveling a little bit and enjoying myself, taking some time off, and maybe take some 6 months and think about what's next. Did you try triathlon? Yes, I tried short triathlons, like the half Olympic distance triathlons, and I loved it. I think those guys are amazing, and it's a great challenge. And to put yourself in a situation, the transitions are insane. You don't feel your legs after the bike, and you have to get out there and run. They're nuts. What do you have to say to inspiring young open water swimmers? It's an amazing sport, and it's if you love a good challenge, if you're all about getting your heart rate up and keeping it up for a couple hours, and you're an endurance geek, this is the thing for you. And you never know what to expect. All these competitions happen in different places of the world, different types of circuits, so it's never a dull day being an open water swimmer. So you're in for a fun ride, and try to enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in, and this was a lot of fun. Let's do it again.